Hello to my fellow people with type 1 diabetes. I am going to go over today, why does exercise sometimes make our blood sugar go high? Is that even possible? Yes, it is, and you will learn why in this video. My name is Dr. Jody Stanislaw. I've had type 1 for 40 years, and I work with patients all over the world to help you guys get off the crazy blood sugar roller coaster and enjoy much smoother blood sugar levels. I've been coming live Monday through Friday ever since our kind of quarantine lockdown started, because I really want to inspire you guys to stay happy and healthy in these crazy times. They say people with diabetes have a higher risk of getting sick, and I'm here to say that's not necessarily true. People with poorly controlled diabetes have weaker immune systems. But if you are in a good, healthy A1C, 6.5, 6%, something like that, even in the fives, you're not at any more risk than someone else. Now, if your A1Cs are above 7%, you're hitting 200s all the time, you're on the roller coaster, yes, that definitely weakens your immune system. So I'm glad you found me, because I am a wealth of information and I love giving you information on how to get off that blood sugar roller coaster. Like I said, I've had it for 40 years. Let's see, where's my Dex? I don't know where my Dex is. Well, normally Dex is always right by my side. I was going to show you how my sugar level is doing today. I love my Dex. I hope you can get a CGM. I think it's one of the best tools out there. I don't use a pump. I help people with pumps, but I personally, I don't need one. But they are a great tool. But let me talk today. I just went for a swim. But I'm not real fancy when it comes to getting dressed up for my Facebook Lives. And I figured I just want you guys to know I'm a real person, and I'm a Dr. Jody, and I go for swims and I stay active, and I'm making up Facebook Lives as I go, because everybody's figuring out new ways to be in this crazy world. But okay, so yes, blood sugar level can definitely exercise can definitely lower our blood sugar. I covered in previous videos how to avoid going low and avoid stuffing your face when you exercise. That's not what today's video is about. But if you don't know how to do that, definitely you'll want to check out my course, How to Master Your Blood Sugar with Exercise, because I spent years stuffing my face before I exercised to avoid low. Well, you don't have to do that. But can exercise make you go high? Yes, exercise can make you go high. So your liver is basically a fuel source for your body 24 hours a day, which is why we need basal insulin always, or a long-acting insulin always, because it's counteracting that glucose that's put out by your liver. Well, guess what? There are lots of other reasons why your liver might dump a bunch of glucose into the bloodstream. And high-intensity exercise is one of them, or anaerobic exercise, a big heavy weightlifting session, that can raise your blood sugar. A high intensity or like a CrossFit workout, that can raise your blood sugar. Or even just getting anxious, like before a game or before a race at the start line, when you're just feeling that buzz of excitement, that can raise your blood sugar. There's a lot of things that can raise our blood sugar level that I feel like many type 1s have not been educated about. And it's frustrating, because you will be pulling your hair out wondering, why am I high, right? Well, and people say, well, what did you eat? And you'll say, I didn't eat anything. Yes, there are definitely things that can raise our blood sugar level that is besides food. So high intensity exercise can raise it. Anaerobic can raise it. Being excited. A positive stress, like before I gave my TED talk, I was so excited, and I went up like 30 points. So a positive stress, the excitement before a game. For all you parents out there, if you don't understand why your kid doesn't go high with general practice, but then at a game, their blood sugar level goes up. Well, it's the excitement, it's the nerves, it's the adrenaline. So anything that's really causing a lot of adrenaline can make your blood sugar go up. We have some comments here. Carol says hi. Hi, Carol. Sherry. Oh, hi, Sherry. I worked with Sherry. Callie's hi on. Tara, Samantha, Carol. Well, Carrie said hot baths. Actually, hot baths generally increase the body temperature and increase circulation, which then makes your insulin more sensitive. So I rarely see hot baths raising the blood sugar level. I often see hot baths lowering the blood sugar because it kind of acts like you're just exercising. Maybe if your blood sugar level went up, you did get nervous or you got excited, or maybe a meal you ate recently is just finally digesting, because maybe you get in the bath and now you're relaxed enough for your digestion. But I don't really think of hot baths as something causing adrenaline. But that's the thing about diabetes, is there's no set rules, right? One person reacts to a meal and it goes up right away. Another person responds to a meal and it does differently. Diabetes is not a straight line. We are not a simple algebra formula. That's why I have a whole course on why carb counting doesn't work. And I mean, it can, but the standard medicine tries to put us in a box and give us a ratio and a formula, and here's your correction factor, and here's your insulin to carb ratio, and you need to have 5 units of insulin, and then you need 7 units, and then you need 3 units, and there's all these, I call it false precision. There's a lot of false precision in diabetes management, and I have empathy for the standard medical doctors. They're really trying to, they're trying to turn diabetes care into an assembly line of this formula is what everybody needs. But all of us that live with type 1 know that doesn't work. Tatiana comments, yeah, everyone is so different. I've been a nurse for 15 years and one thing doesn't work for everybody. Yeah, we digest at different rates. Our insulin peaks at different rates. We have different levels of metabolism, which changes our timing of our insulin. That's why I work with patients privately. And that's why I've created all my courses, is to help you really get a handle on getting great blood sugar levels, because it's not as simple as most endos like to make us think it is. I mean, yes, they don't want to overwhelm us. That's nice. But I rarely find patients have been very thoroughly educated in what we really need to thrive with type 1. And thriving with type 1 means your A1C is below 7%. And the majority of type 1s have a 7%, 8% or higher. Probably 80 to 90%, or maybe not 90. I don't know what the latest stats are. But unfortunately, there's so much lax in type 1 care. They figure it's too hard for us to figure it out. The doctors aren't really sure what to do with us. Well, you're not going low too much, so that's what's really scary, right? There's all these kind of attitudes that put docs and healthcare providers at kind of a lax attitude when it comes to giving us great care. And I'm here to say we deserve great care. And I'm here to say that if you want better care, check out my courses or have a private call with me or keep watching my videos, because my passion is to get excellent education to you so you can have a perfect flat line of blood sugar when you sleep, so you can avoid all those highs and lows, so you can stop feeling like you're alone, so you can stop wondering why you're high again and you have no idea why. Right? There's answers. There's no such thing as brittle diabetes, right? Brittle diabetes is a term that doctors came up with when they saw patients' blood sugar levels go like this and they just couldn't figure out why, right? So they're like, oh, well, you just have brittle diabetes. Well, let me tell you, nobody has ever that worked with me had brittle diabetes. Brittle diabetes is just a term that was made up because people weren't sure what was going on. But when you really look behind the curtain of what you need to know, which you can gain from working with me privately or going through my courses, my online courses, you learn and you understand, like, oh, now I know why I go high every morning. Oh, now I know why I go high every night, right? You just learned today. Oh, now I know why I go high when I'm super excited or when I'm doing CrossFit, right? All those things, those adrenaline rushes. Even some people go high after coffee, right? Because coffee is basically just releases adrenaline. Dawn phenomenon, morning cortisol, that raises blood sugar, right? And so it's so sad to me when doctors look at our labs and look at our blood sugar reports, and their only thought when you go high is, well, what did you eat? Well, I didn't eat anything. I was excited, or I was stressed, or sick, right? Getting sick, that makes your blood sugar level go up too. So if you don't have an A1C below 7%, you really want to work now, right, to get it down, because you got to have a strong immune system in today's world, and you deserve a long and healthy life, right? This not only is bad for the body, but it also creates moodiness, irritability. All my patients are like, oh my gosh, I feel so sorry for my family. I'm so moody. Well, yeah, because this blood sugar level stuff does this to our brain and our moods, right? So you want to feel better. And I'm passionate about helping you guys feel better. This is what I do. I'm type 1. I've been type 1 for 40 years. And there's so much that I've learned on my own that I'm now, I'm here sharing it on Facebook Lives. I've been doing tons of videos, but my courses, I really know can help you. Anybody that goes through my courses are like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't learn this before. So if you want to take your diabetes to another level, meaning get an excellent A1C in the 6s, or even, high 5s or wherever. It depends. I mean, I can't give a blanket statement because not everybody's different, right? That's what I've said all along. There's no one recipe for people with type 1. Everything has to be individualized. How many units you need, how much food you need, what timing of your dose you need, how hard your Dom phenomenon is, how high you go with caffeine or not, how high you go with exercise or not, how low you go with exercise or not. Right? I help patients really finalize all this stuff. So you can find me. All you have to do is Google Dr. Jody Diabetes, those 3 words, and I come up. My website's always pretty much first. But the URL is DRJODYN as in naturopathic, D as in doctor.com. And then all of my courses are under T1D classes. Or if you want to talk to me, you just click on Let's Chat and you'll see my calendar and we can have a chat. I've had so many new people. Some of you that are watching right now are already scheduled to chat with me, I think tomorrow and maybe even Thursday and next week. So it's very exciting. Let's see some comments here. Oh, good. Jason's already tried my flax muffin recipe. Loves it. Excellent. That's in my nutrition and how to dose course. I have 3 major courses. I have nutrition and how to dose, which is so important because you need to know more than carb counting to dose correctly. I have master your blood sugar with exercise, which is fabulous because you'll learn how to exercise for hours and not worry about going low. That is possible. And then my most basic foundational course, which is how to get off the blood sugar roller coaster. So those are the 3 big meaty courses. And then, of course, I have a positive course called How to Stay Positive and Avoid Burnout, which I'm all about being positive. So you should check out those courses. Miriam, oh, right. I just met Miriam on Facebook. Amy's watching. Tatiana, yep. Tatiana's the nurse. It's like, can't do it all. Kristen, oh, hi, Kristen. Carol's watching. I take a cold shower for the last 30 seconds. Tatiana says, cold showers, that's a whole nother conversation. Cold showers, hot and cold on your body, that can be really good for circulation. But if you are camping, for example, and you take one of those like freezing cold showers that gets you like hyperventilating. I did this. I was in a cold shower for like 10 minutes. I don't remember why I stayed in for so long, but I was 100 before the shower, and 30 minutes later, I was 300. So I'm telling you, any stress to the body, be it mentally positive, mentally negative, or physically stressful, can cause adrenaline. And so a really cold shower for a long time, if you feel like you're hyperventilating, you're stressed, that causes adrenaline, and that can raise your blood sugar. So I learned that the hard way. Let's see, Carol, Tatiana, Kristen, Carol, Amy, Miriam, Stephanie, Casey, Jason, Callie agrees. I'm not sure what you agree with, but thanks for agreeing, Callie. Mary's watching, Shaknika's watching. Stephanie, love your insight and positivity. Excited to learn more. I'm so glad you found me, Stephanie. Toby, we went to high school together. Hi, Toby. Lori, Andrew says hi. Sue is watching. Andrew, love hot showers. Callie, Andrew, she's on every day. Thanks. Fantastic. Yeah, Monday through Friday, right around 3 o'clock Pacific, 6 o'clock Eastern, I come and do a Facebook Live. And it's something I decided to do ever since COVID came along, just to inspire my fellow type 1s out there. And now it's like my favorite thing. I have my phone alarm going off at right before noon. So I just jumped out of the pool to make sure I was on time. That's why I'm looking so fancy today. So please comment below. What did you learn from today's video? What do you like about it? There's tons of videos on my Facebook page. Just scroll down on my Facebook page and you'll see them. But if you want an A1C below 7 and get the best care of your life, I would love to help you. So go to drjodynd.com. Click on Let's Chat, And then you can just sign up for a free chat and see if working with me is a good fit for you. No obligation. And we do Zoom calls. But my courses are really, my dream is that hundreds and thousands of type 1s get my courses. I really have put my, my life's lessons of 40 years living with type 1 in those courses. So if you want to master your blood sugar with exercise, if you want to get off the blood sugar roller coaster, if you want to know how to dose better, those 3 courses will change your life. That's my guarantee. So thanks for watching, you guys. Please visit my website, drjodynd.com. And let's see, one last comment. Callie, I need to change my attitude. I need some tweaking. Can I share this page that is doing live webinars? And so I'll talk to Callie after. Okay, thanks everybody. Thanks for watching, and you have a great day. Bye for now.